Alright, so Casanova, we are back with another video for you guys today. And today we have 10 everyday objects you didn't know the use for. So, I don't know. The title explains it all. It's stuff that you didn't know you had, that you didn't even know what it was used for. So let's just go ahead and get right into it.
We've grown up with things around us that we might have noticed for a moment, but then moved on, never really knowing their purpose. Whether it's an extra hole or a snap, everything is there for
them little pockets.
Here are 10 things you
I don't know, it's used for gum or something? Little small objects, I'm guessing?
If you own a pair of jeans, as most of us do, then you've seen those little snaps around your pockets. Back when jeans were first invented, they were mainly worn by day laborers. There was a common problem of workers needing to get a new pair of pants too often.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
The snaps, better known as rivets, were invented to keep the fabric from pulling apart from rigorous wear and tear. So those rivets are actually there to help your jeans last longer.
Thanks for inventing those.
When you buy new clothes, particularly shirts and pants, you may have noticed that they sometimes come with an extra swatch of fabric as well as a button. Most people might think that the swatch of fabric is used to patch up holes, but the reason is actually a bit simpler. That swatch is supposed to be used for washing so that you can see how your new clothes will fade and react to your detergent, so you don't ruin that expensive garment with just one cycle of washing.
That's why you take your good clothes
Hole in pot handles.
To the
if you have a hole
dry
in the
cleaners.
Of your pot, then you have a
if you want it to look the same when you bought it.
Or do you have to stress about getting your
it may be a little expensive, but it's worth it.
Just stick the handle of your spoon into the hole, and the top part will dangle over the pot, dripping any extra sauce right back into it.
Okay,
shirt loops.
I was lost there.
This one is probably one of the most interesting because while there are legends behind the explanation of shirt loops, it's actually pretty simple. They were originally known as locker loops and used by sailors to hang their shirts on the hooks in the locker rooms while changing. It was believed that this would keep the shirt looking fresh and wrinkle-free. The trend caught on in mainstream fashion, but as hangers took over, the loop became obsolete, though it still appears on many shirts today.
Yep.
Long neck bottles.
Yep. Long neck.
Whether you're enjoying a beer or some other
long neck
bottle, the elongated neck is there for more than just design. It is there so that your hand has a way to hold the bottle without transferring
Are you serious, man?
your hand to your beverage. This means that you can keep your beverage cold longer by just holding the neck.
If you guys are under 21, you better not even know what that is.
How often have you tried to eyeball a serving of spaghetti and ended up getting too much or just tossing the whole box in the pot of boiling water? You probably have noticed that hole in the middle of your spaghetti spoon and probably assumed it was for draining water. It just so happens that the hole is the perfect
Never happened to me because I didn't make spaghetti. Okay. Little pockets in jeans.
For as long as we've worn jeans, we have seen that extra little tiny pocket that is right above the regular pocket. People have hypothesized that the pocket was used for tickets and coins, but in actuality, that little pocket was used as a place to store a watch. This was back in the day where wearing a wristwatch
At all
was
things,
an
a
option in the
watch.
hard labor world, and of course, cell phones didn't exist. Hole in plain window.
Okay, so next time you guys know now, put your watches in there.
You've probably seen that tiny little hole at the bottom of the window. That hole is actually called a breather hole, and it is there to regulate the pressure between the outer and inner window pane. If that hole wasn't there, then the fluctuating pressure would prevent your ability to breathe in the plane and damage the window.
What if I cover it? No, it's play. Don't do that. Do not cover it.
Erasers these days are all pink. There are also erasers that are both pink and
blue.
For years, people have thought that the blue part of the eraser was for erasing pen, or even to clean up smudges after erasing with the pink side. But in actuality, the blue side of the eraser is used for erasing thick and grainy art paper. If you try to use the pink and smooth side on the grainy paper, it will smudge. But the blue side is
okay, you learn something every day. Learn something new every day. Alright guys, we're gonna stop it right there. You guys wanna watch the rest of the video by the Riches? Link is in the description down below. Let me know if that video actually taught you something that you didn't know. Or let me know if you already knew everything they said. Let me know if some of you guys probably already knew that. Already knew everything. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah.